and faces a serious road. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Motors all the way to the end zone. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down. Now at the 10. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Going to run it. It's Moss. And he could not be. A perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Blood down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. 1st down and 10 now. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Moss. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Down, Buffalo. And the defense joins the scoring party now. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Set, ready. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business.
Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of... Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Guys, let's chat about Toledo. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one. Catch in the middle, it's a 0. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Rockets headed quickly to the line.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the...
Reels it in down the left side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's a 0. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Rockets are rolling down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Rockets trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Thompson to throw. Here's the pressure. Trying to get rid of it.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll run play action. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
The Rockets are in the hurry-up.
3rd down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete to the right. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. using the quick game. And he... Thompson wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Holly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the marker. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Thompson to throw. Pressure coming. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Rockets moving quickly to the line. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Crosby. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Oh, they're after him! And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Flowers. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Rockets will hustle to the line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. And he waltzes in for the score. Thompson wants to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
I like the idea by the quarterback. He wanted to attack the middle of the field. He found his open guy. The receiver's just got to be able to make a play for him.
This time it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Rockets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progression.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nice. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be...
Makes the grab at the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Thompson to throw. Got him downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Now from inside the red zone. Right on the money. Touchdown, Rockets. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Caught behind the line. It's Crosby. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Rockets are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. And the Rockets want to crank the tempo. Thompson wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Really good job by the defense.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The snap sets up to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation? Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Thompson to throw. Makes the catch. It's Crosby. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Crosby. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
By the receiver. Gain of 12. Good enough for 1st down.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Gonna look downfield again. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. And the Rockets back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They want that clock to run. Touchdown, Toledo! Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the left side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Rockets in the hurry up. play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. Throws to the tight end. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the golden flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Toledo Rockets, taking on another team. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense...
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Thompson wants to throw. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on the goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Rockets want to move quickly.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
The Rockets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rockets trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the... The Rockets, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Thompson to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Here's the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Not a lot of good play.
Off-play action on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. He's got it along the sideline. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Thompson wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Rockets want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete. There he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
And I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
At the 19. That's a 1st down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Holly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
3rd down coming.
Got his man on the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it from the gun. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Thompson to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Tie game here.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Intercepted for the 11th time. He managed to yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
You got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the third quarter. This offense has thrown it time and time again. Nothing there.
Thompson wants to throw. It's complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Trying play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra. Thompson to throw. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Crosby. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. On target to the left. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Trying to find the end zone. And hit. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical.
It's a one-possession game in the 4th. They'll run it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rockets headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Got enough space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard.
Touchdown, Rockets! And he's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Thompson wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough.
Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this. Thompson to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rockets are in the hurry-up. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Toledo. What? The Rockets offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. To the air on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The short hands. It's Holly. At the 35, he's loose. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Crosby. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Near the 48-yard line. Second down.
Thompson wants to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to...
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He'll work his way down to the 28th. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. He'll set up to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Rockets moving quickly to the line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 20. Touchdown, 6. What more? Thompson to throw. He wants to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He's got an open man. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Thompson wants to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown! Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Holly. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Rockets will hustle to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Offense, quick tempo. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Holly. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
The Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on down. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Dances away, trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. Thompson to throw. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Spits it out to the back. This time he's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
At the 48-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Thompson wants to throw. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and the quarterback somehow overthrew him.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And he's brought down after a nice game. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam.
He makes the catch. The give out of the gun. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make. But I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB. But it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
He took a hit as he threw it. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Thompson to throw. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They just keep firing, trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it in the middle, it's Crosby. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Flowers. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Toledo! And the Rockets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Grabbed in the middle, it's Holly.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Off play action. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Thompson wants to throw. Got the back over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Rocket! They go back to work in the final period of this one. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in, it's Crosby. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, let that thing rip. How about this guy? Almost 450 yards on the day. He's been throwing it early. He's been throwing it often. He's been throwing it all over the yard and with a lot of success.
The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You have a big lead in the... Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Rockets want to crank the tempo. Thompson to throw. On the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And such a great job using his feet, being smart. You got the lead in this football game. Don't force the ball down the field. Gets the scramble, gets the first down. What a clutch play in the fourth quarter.
The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
And the Rockets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Pass to 50. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Akron. This defense. The Rockets offense is back on the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Thompson wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. And the Rockets in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's a zero. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Got it in the middle. It's a zero. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game.
To the air on first down. Quickly complete.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing.
Breaks into the open. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hoped for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Down by a field goal, and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Thompson to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They were licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Brought down near the 4-yard line. First and goal.
He's looking to pass. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Thompson wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Crosby. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Guys, let's chat about Toledo. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Just keep slinging it. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Rockets want to move quickly.
At the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. Toledo.
Quarterback making adjustments. Thompson to throw. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown to... Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Crosby. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll blow it down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Thompson wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Crosby. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He wants to change this route. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Holly. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man open. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he rolls it. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. First down and 10.
First down for the offense.
Thompson to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's a 0. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And the Rockets with the 1st and 10. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was...
And they will score! You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try to get it in with the run. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement.
Into the end zone he goes. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Crosby. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Forced out of the pocket. Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Thompson. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on...
Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going to try to get it himself. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw. Release to the back. Right on the money. Bounced off his feet. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes a connection. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Thompson wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive earlier when he...
There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the 1st down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Here's a heat. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really shown you he can do all things on the football field.
And the Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He goes down after... Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's going to run it. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Thompson to throw. Finds his tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Finds his man. It's Flowers. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Rockets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive looking for the end zone. Touch! This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Bounced right back to them.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Thompson wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Bring in the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on! And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
2nd down coming up. Wants to throw again. Quick completion on the out route.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Got it in the middle. It's Crosby. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Rockets offense is back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're...
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
It'll be third and long. Might be calling a hot route. Thompson to throw. Under fire. That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
At the 20, he's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Rockets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. And they'll take a knee. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They get the W, and with that being win number 6. Quarterback making checks. Thompson wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And wings it incomplete. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season. There he goes. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Guys, let's chat about Toledo. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a three-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the... to 0. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a first down.
And the Rockets are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Rockets will have it 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Thompson to throw. Makes the grab. And the Rockets are threatening in the red zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. And likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Rockets line it up with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Thompson wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top?
Into the end zone. They'll start this drive with a pass. Complete to the right. Here he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it first and 10 in the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's a 0. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he's loose. He might want another play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Finds a man on the left. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Thompson to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Crosby. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain, he's going to bust one of those with his athletic ability.
And the Rockets come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Gonna look downfield again. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't...
To the air on first down. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Rockets can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Holly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rockets getting set on first and 10. Thompson wants to throw. He slings it deep to the left. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense not. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rockets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And the Rockets want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And yes, football.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this 1st drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Thompson to throw. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Looking down the middle. Fires complete on the crosser. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rockets looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. He caught it, and he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Thompson wants to throw. He's going for it all. He's got it on the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
A strike downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, number 19. The 50, the 40, the 20. He's at the touchdown foul. The Rockets offense is back on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Wants to keep it in the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Thompson. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Rockets look to keep this drive humming. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Touchdown! They'll start this drive going to the air. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
Got a man. It's Holly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Grab near the sticks. It's a 0. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Grabbed over the middle. It's a 0. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Thompson to throw. Firing deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete. But we haven't seen that happen too often today.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the offense on third down there.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw earlier.